I'm not sure you can.
We are new members of ADC. ADC is an adopted party by the coalition. The coalition will run election in ADC. We are told by the coalition that there are congresses that will elect new officers in due course. When the national party will decide when that will take place. Most importantly, is have your eyes on 2027. To have your eyes on 2027, please go home and start registration. Working with the executive, we'll form a committee, local government by local government, that will go from ward to ward to ascertain the number of people we have. If you allow them to leave you out, our state is notorious for writing results. We must stop them from writing results, right? They make noise after writing results. We will stop them from writing results. Please go home now and start mobilizing, because these are the people that come and vote. Let me tell you one bad thing that we should not do. When you say they have already written the result, you discourage voters from coming out. To come out and for the removal of the current government. If not, you will order your phone down. Currently, Nigerians are complaining in President Tinubu's first tenure. Imagine what the second tenure will be like. Then you'll be dead and buried. People are dying every day, not of sickness, but of starvation. If you're not ready to confront them, I'm looking for those who want me to confront them. You agree?
That's the former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amaechi, and the 2023 APC primary aspirant, receiving a warm welcome from his supporters in Rivers State. As you can see, they are all flying the ADC flag. What Rotimi Amaechi is trying to show here is his credibility in Rivers State, to let everyone in that ADC coalition know that he also has supporters. And of course, he has also signified his interest to run for the 2027 presidential election. So it is very clear that majority of Nigerians are receptive. They are open to this ADC coalition because they want to see Bola Ahmed Tinubu go. They want to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is defeated in 2027. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC represent everything bad in Nigeria. They represent hunger, they represent insecurity, they represent inflation, they represent the reduction of the quality of life of Nigerians, they represent high debt profile. The only thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC are good at is playing politics with the life of Nigerians. So 2027 is going to be very, very interesting. And with the formation of this ADC-led coalition, it is going to be more interesting. But it is not about forming a coalition. It is not about winning an election. In 2015, there was a coalition that defeated Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. APC won the election. But what happened afterwards left a sore taste in the mouth of Nigerians. So it is not about winning an election. It is about forming a government that will care and cater for the people. For so long, Nigerians have not been so lucky with good leaders. Nigerians have been plagued with bad leaders. Leaders that prioritize their personal selfish interests over the people's welfare. Leaders that go into office with the sole purpose of looting the treasury dry. Leaders that see themselves as demigod. Leaders who go into office and forget the mandate that was given to them by the people. Leaders who feel that they can win an election without the people. For instance, you've been hearing Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC and some people in the APC declaring that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to win the 2027 presidential election. For instance, when you go to Edo State, the governor of Edo State is declaring that Tinubu will get 2 million votes in Edo State. Tinubu did not get 2 million votes in 2023. 2 years into office, after mismanaging the resources, after plundering the treasury, after making the economy worse, after increasing our debt profile, after worsening the insecurity in the land, after increasing the inflation rate in Nigeria, the Edo State governor, who couldn't even win the election in Edo State if not for the help of INEC and the judiciary, is declaring that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will get 2 million votes in Edo State. The only reason why he's banking on this is because he's not even banking on the vote of the people. He's banking on their rigging machinery that they will put in place in Edo State. Look at the National Assembly. A hallowed chamber has now become a chamber of mockery. They've left governance and representation of the people to be involving themselves in petty politics. Natasha Akpoti versus Godswill Akpabio, discussing sexual harassment on the floor of the National Assembly. These are all what we got after the coalition in 2015. So it is not all about coalition. The most important thing is forming a good government. A good government that will look out for the prosperity and progress of this nation and cater for the needs of the people. Because for so long, Nigerians have been neglected. So ADC has presented themselves as a credible coalition. But who they present in the 2027 presidential election will determine if Nigerians will stick out their neck for this ADC-led coalition. Because Nigerians will not want to be fooled a second time. They were fooled in 2015 when they believed that APC will bring change. When they believe that President Muhammadu Buhari is incorruptible and he will fight corruption, fight insecurity, and bring change to every teeming Nigerians. But his tenure turned out to be a colossal failure. 8 years of failure. 8 years of incompetent, rudderless leadership. That's all they experienced under President Muhammadu Buhari. And there is no end to all of this, as Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken the incompetency, the rudderlessness, the wastage to a whole new level. So the ADC coalition comes at the right time, but the most important thing is forming the right government. It should not be about power capture, just like we experienced in 2015. The people that formed the APC were not ready for leadership. They just wanted to capture power. They just wanted to have access to the nation's treasury. So the ADC must not go the same route. They must do something differently. They must present a credible candidate. A candidate with no controversy. A candidate with lasting legacy. President Muhammadu Buhari, even before he became the president, it was told that he was a colossal failure. He has a lot of controversy. He does not have that leadership acumen to lead a multi-complex nation like Nigeria. But he fell on deaf ears and people elected him. Someone who does not have a good academic qualification is a person you want to make the president of a 200 million population nation like Nigeria. Of course, I believe that the ADC-led coalition is not bereft of competent leaders. They are truly blessed to have someone like Mr. Peter Obi, someone that most Nigerians yearn for, someone that most Nigerians can stick out their neck for, someone that most Nigerians can use their personal resources to campaign for. Mr. Peter Obi has proven that he can galvanize millions of Nigerians to go out and vote and defend their vote. He showed that in the 2023 presidential election when he left the PDP and joined the Labour Party, and in 6 months, he was able to galvanize the whole nation together. And he was allotted 6 million block vote, of which it is believed that his official vote is 10 million. The ADC is blessed to have him. And they should not be confused as to who is going to fly the presidential ticket. It is very easy for them. Zone the party ticket to the south. Rotimi Amaechi has declared his intention. But of course, you and I know that Rotimi Amaechi does not have the popularity. He doesn't have the clout to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu like Mr. Peter Obi has. Mr. Peter Obi is the biggest opposition politician in Nigeria. The most sought after politician in Nigeria. The only politician that the ruling APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is scared of. Go to the national television. Go on the national dailies. They keep talking about him. This is one man that draws traffic to all the national television and dailies in Nigeria. They will not say, they will not be known, they will not be recognized, they will not be in the news if they don't talk about Mr. Peter Obi. Ever since the election was done and dusted, his name has been in the mouth of every Nigerian. His name has been on the front pages of the paper. His name has been appearing on our local televisions. While Rotimi Amaechi, Atiku Abubakar and others were busy resting after the last election, Mr. Peter Obi was going all over the country, engaging Nigerians, interfacing with them, helping to alleviate their plight. So he has paid his dues. That is the reason why he is the most popular opposition politician in Nigeria. That is the reason why even PDP is having a discussion with him to come back to the PDP after Atiku left PDP. They didn't run after Atiku Abubakar begging him not to leave the PDP. They were even happy that he left the PDP because according to them, they think that it is high time they do the right thing. And the right thing is to give Mr. Peter Obi the ticket. They are regretting not giving him the ticket because they believe Atiku Abubakar was solely responsible for Mr. Peter Obi not emerging as a presidential candidate in 2023. The PDP declared him as a capital asset. Mr. Peter Obi is indeed an asset. So the ADC should not lose sleep on who will fly the presidential ticket. It is very glaring, it is very obvious. It is Mr. Peter Obi. They should not mess this up. Nigerians are looking up to them. Nigerians are waiting to see how they intend to form a government after winning election, because who they present as their presidential candidate will determine how that government will be. Nigerians will not want to have a repeat of what happened in 2015 when APC won the election. They would rather choose to go with the devil they know than the angel they don't know. Therefore, the stakes are high and Nigerians are watching. If the ADC truly wants to win the election, they must do the right thing. Zone the party ticket to the south, not just to the south. Give it to Mr. Peter Obi and see the ADC and Mr. Peter Obi defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu before 12 noon. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.